Hi, my name is Kevin Riem. I'm the Vice President General Manager at Crownline Boats. And I'm sitting here in the transom of our 235 SS, really looking forward to the opportunity to do a quick walkthrough marketing video on this particular model. Before we get started though, I'd just like to hit a couple of the key points and the specs. This boat is a 23-foot 5-inch LOA. It's an 86-foot beam. It's a 19-degree dead rise at the transom. It's a 37-degree angle of entry at the bow. And the dry weight is 4,800 to 5,100 pounds based on the engine and the options selected. This particular boat has a lot of excitement that really happens towards the back of the boat and into the cockpit. And what I mean by that, first, it's one of a family that has a social swim transom design, where wet sound splash-proof speakers are designed into the rear of the boat. We also have the Moonrock soft touch mat with embossed logo, helps with as non-slip, cool to the touch, and also helps to enter and exit the boat from the water and make it a non-slip surface. So let's get started with this boat. After you've entered the cockpit, one of the really neat things about this design, it allows you to access the storage one of two ways. You can either go from the top down through these fingertip release, access these cushions, they raise up, they're supported by stainless steel shocks, and you can access the storage area from the top down, or you can access the storage area by opening the entire seat base. And you have access to the engine and the secondary storage areas that we talked about. The 235 is designed to have the standard cockpit table stowed here and the table leg over here. Your standard dual battery switch and other items are located over here. So again, quick, easy access into the entire storage area. The other thing I'd like to point out, we're always keeping in mind serviceability of the ownership experience. What's it like? There's a lot of do-it-themselvers that buy Crownlines that want to be able to service their own engines. We always keep that in mind, and we always make sure that our design philosophies allow full access to the engine compartment and the items located at the rear of the boat. One of the special things about this U-wrap cockpit design is the storage even under the center walkthrough area. And as I showed you before, we put the cushions back in place, but this entire lid pivots up. It's designed on two of our scissor hinges. The reason that's special, those scissor hinges allow the lid to stay up in the up position, and you have both hands free to put items into the area or take them out. You're not trying to fight a lid with one hand and only move things around with the other. This hands-free design is really useful when you're on the water, especially when the boat's moving, either in calm water or rough water. It makes it a lot more easy to access the storage area because of this designed scissor hinge. Moving forward, we have driver and passenger deluxe bucket seats with shock absorbing seat bases. So they have suspensions and shock absorbers built into the seat bases to adjust and absorb the pounding when you're on rough water. Each seat comes with a driver and passenger flip up bolster, and each seat can spin 360 or slide forward and aft, so it can adjust for the differences in height between both the primary driver and the secondary driver. Over here at the helm station, we have a hand-wrapped double-stitch brow. It's also got its partner panel over here on the passenger side with a lockable glove box. We have a black executive steering wheel with polished spokes. On all of our boats, we offer premium rack and pinion steering with a tilt wheel. And that rack and pinion steering is consistent with our sports car design and our high performance on the water. Most of our competitors use a rotary steering system, which requires a lot more effort to turn the wheel and increases your response time in tight turns. That separates us from a lot of our competition. In addition, we also use premium throttle and shift cables. We don't use lesser cost cables. The reason is premium throttle and shift cables are guaranteed not to kink or bind up. So you're always guaranteed smooth shifting action into forward, into reverse, and back to neutral. I want to talk about a few things located at the dash. Two 5-inch gauges with stainless steel bezels. We have a depth sounder with outside air and water temperature standard. You have your trim gauge, a variety of toggle switch controls for all of your electronics, and you also have a GPS landing. We offer a Raymarine A65 system as a secondary option. You can install it right here. It fits flush into the dash and would allow you some additional electronics if that's something you wanted to do. This particular dealer chose to upgrade the stereo to a Polk premium stereo system, and just a few of the options that we offer. Our standard stereo system comes with 6 wet sound speakers. It's iPod and Bluetooth capable. The Polk system has the ability to add the remote LCD transfer remote if in fact you choose to do so. Neat thing about this boat, all of our products, 22 and up, come with a full stainless steel windshield header. That's on display with this particular boat. In addition, all of our boats come with the All of our Bow Riders and E-Series boats come with the stainless steel windshield lock. I can't stress enough the comfort and convenience of this particular feature. It allows the windshield to be locked in place when it's in the open position, and that eliminates the chance that if you hit a wave or get a gust of wind, that the windshield comes slamming shut. Before I leave the cockpit, I do want to talk about the floor storage of a large center lid supported with stainless steel shocks. Lifts up and you have access to large in-floor storage. Again, you may see the gray spray-in material that we have, and we line all of our floor storage areas, engine compartments with as well. That's our spray-in bed liner material. It is non-marring, wears like iron, eliminates the chance for mold and mildew in your storage areas, and also once it sets up, it's a watertight seal. So it also helps protect the inside of the boat and force the channel of all water to drain to the bilge and overboard. Moving into the bow, a couple of neat things going on here. Again, easy access. I'm going to put the optional bow filler cushions in place just to show you what it looks like when the filler cushions are in place. Now this 235 also designed with a 16-degree lean back and our hot tub style seating. Has the oversized headrest that's tooled into the glass. This ridge that's designed into the fiberglass is not an accident. It's designed like that as a secondary water damming device, but more so also to prevent a tight seal on the canvas to eliminate the chance that water can come into your cockpit. It's set up with a secondary drain trough for the water to dam overboard and exit the boat. Again, I'm 6 foot 1 inch, I'm 200 pounds, and I can comfortably lay out in our bow area. It's big enough to accommodate 2 adults and 1 child. And so those of you that like to enjoy the sun and want to lay out, maybe the back of the boat's a little bit too loud for you. So the bottom line, you want to have a little quieter situation, have a conversation, come sit up in these hot tub seats, fall back and recline, and enjoy the fit. Lastly, the really neat feature here again, there's a flip-up bow filler, flip-up armrests in the bow. Really helps take all the pressure off, so again, you can feel yourself melting back down into these seats, and you never have to worry about what you're going to hold on to because we have our oversized stainless steel bow rails in here. So again, even in the roughest water conditions, or say even in the calmest water positions, if another boat comes blazing by and cuts a pretty large wake, people can get tossed around the boat. But when you're relaxing here, you never have to worry about what you're going to hold on to. Thanks for your interest in our exciting 235 SS. Truthfully, this is just one model in a long list of products that we offer to the marketplace. We've been delivering highly sophisticated sports car styling for over 26 plus years. Crownline consistently offers the longest list of value-added standard features in the market, bar none. And then we back it with one of the best warranties in the industry. When you go through your buying decision process, I'm confident that as you check out all of these different facets of what's available at Crownline, what comes standard that all the other competitors charge for, and compare the value and contrast the final price, you'll find that Crownline quickly rises to the top as a superior overall value relationship. We stand for building quality products one boat at a time and delivering it to each customer with that singular focus in mind. We stand ready to earn your business.